U.S. is reopening the country to imports of cattle and bison from Mexico. USDA announcing APHIS and Mexico have agreed to and are implementing a comprehensive pre-clearance inspection and treatment protocol. That's after imports were shut down in November following a positive detection of New World screwworm. Officials say APHIS has now visited, inspected, and approved the safeguards put in place in Mexico. In the last 2 years, NWS has spread north of the barrier throughout Panama and into Costa Rica and even further north. One of our largest corn markets, Mexico, updating its stance on GMOs this week. The Ministry of Economy lifting its restrictions on GMO corn and glyphosate imports following a ruling we told you about by a USMCA dispute panel. While Mexico's new guidance allows for GM corn imports, the country is holding fast to a ban on planting GM crops and still plans to phase out the use of those varieties and glyphosate domestically. Well, possibly next in President Trump's crosshairs for tariffs, the EU. Mr. Trump renewing his criticism of the European Union. He accuses it of exploiting the U.S. on trade, particularly when it comes to autos and agriculture. EU leaders are now calling for unity and a collective response.
We will be ready for tough negotiations where needed and to find solutions where possible, to work out any grievances and to set the foundations for a stronger partnership. We will be open and pragmatic in how to achieve that. But we will make it equally clear that we will always protect our own interests, however and whenever that is needed. This will always be the European way.
The president of the European Commission says she wants to start negotiations with the U.S. early instead of waiting for President Trump to make good on his tariff threats. That's a glimpse of Ag Around the World. Well, what's one way producers can manage their pastures even more and take advantage of these high prices? That is next.